Laura Cooperstein of Portland is now eligible for the COVID vaccine.
We were all just so excited and thrilled.
She booked appointments this week at Costco's pharmacy for herself, her husband, and another senior.
Unbelievably lucky.
She got through the system, which has not been easy. But then the appointments got bumped to later in the week, then again to next week.
We're starting to feel like really iffy about this whole thing.
We do sort of expect things to work these days.
Alan Eberg in Happy Valley had a different pharmacy challenge. He tried to sign up with Walgreens, which said it started vaccinating Oregonians Wednesday. But he was directed back to the Oregon Health Authority site instead, which he hasn't been able to get through yet.
While I was trying to sign up, probably a billion other people were also.
We checked Walgreens' coronavirus vaccine website Wednesday. It said there were no appointments within 25 miles of Portland, Vancouver, Salem, or Pendleton. In a news release, Walgreens said it got about 8,200 initial doses for Oregon this week. It did not say which of its 73 locations got those doses. Walgreens would not give us an interview either, but sent us clips of its leadership talking history of national vaccine success.
Over the last 10 years, we have administered over 70 million vaccinations.
Walgreens did say COVID vaccine supply continues to be the barrier to scheduling more appointments. Hundreds of thousands of Oregonians are now eligible and competing for limited doses. We also checked back on Safeway and Albertsons websites, which say appointments are not available. We tried Health Mart, and the connection timed out. Fred Meyer had no appointments within 20 miles of Portland.
It's really a life and death situation, especially for us seniors.
When Laura Cooperstein asked Costco why her appointments keep getting kicked down the curb, vaccine supply was again the problem.
We're all so anxious to get this vaccine, to begin to, I can hug my grandkids and, get back into life again.
So pharmacies are asking for patience and for people to keep trying. Galen Etlin, KGW News.